Alrighty, so now we are live, and they are lively as we get here for Colorado Dallas, as Blackwell for Dallas just goes absolutely insane. Apparently, just blew a gasket. No idea why. I'd love to find out. But we are here for game two as Montreal comes back from a 2-0 deficit in the third period to tie the game. Oh, okay. That's why Drury slashed him and he didn't like that. Okay. But Montreal came back from 2-0 to tie it up 2-2. Canadians and Capitals going into overtime. First overtime game of the playoffs, and I'm here for it. Did not expect it. Montreal getting abused all game, and they just, the heart they have to come back and tie it up. Also, we have 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in Winnipeg. Jets up 2-1. One of the best first periods of hockey I have watched. One of the best periods of hockey I've watched in a long time was the first period between St. Louis and Winnipeg, where the only goal was seek and destroy. Hits left and right, just absolutely dominating each other. Mostly Winnipeg laying wood, but fantastic. Absolutely fantastic hockey. So we're leaving the scoreboards like this for now. We'll update it once Montreal and Washington ends, or St. Louis and Winnipeg ends, whichever's over first. We'll swap out those scoreboards for the two games we're here for now, which is Colorado, Dallas, and eventually Edmonton and LA. Avalanche from the top of the, or sorry, from the top of the key. I meant from the low point, but apparently top of the key is the same in my brain as the low point. That's good. We're doing great. Just wrapping up on the other stream to start this guy up. Dallas cutting across. Marchment passes it across the ice, and they just don't connect. Again, blurry feed, so the numbers are a little shaky for me. Oh, that was a good tip by Shen. Just went off the outside of the net. 3:14 to go in Winnipeg. And as we get to 4 minutes gone here, shots are 3-1 Colorado. Avs resetting from behind. Blackwood. Tays heading out. Slowly, finally gets the pass up. It gets tipped in. Colorado's able to keep it in. Puck on the low board. He sends it deep to the corner. Race for it. Stars avoiding contact. Avs have it. Oh, what a good job by Ottinger and a great defensive play. Again, blurry, so I can't see the number, but that was a good job by the guys in green. Lot of potential for a goal there. And then Dallas just keeps it in. Dallas still able to keep it in. High point throws it down towards the net, hits a mass of bodies out front, and Colorado's going to clear. Up to Winnipeg, we have a stoppage. 2:17 to go in the third. Colorado trying to get behind their own net for some safety. Ooh, Ben charges in, takes that safety away immediately. Avs trying to set up from behind their own net. There goes Manson. Booking it. Cutting through the gut. Good stick lift. Just doesn't quite separate the puck, but he loses it before he can get past the dots. I'll say, okay, offside. Looked like it. A good stick slowed the puck down, so you got an offsides on Dallas. Timeout, St. Louis. 2:17 to go in the third. Shots are 22-21, Winnipeg Jets. up 2-1. Kind of don't want to wait. Uh, this feed's actually pretty. It's close enough to it, so doesn't matter. So Avs and Stars already coming out heated with each other. You'd love to see it. Oh, St. Louis decided to pull Bennington now. Face off in the Winnipeg zone. To the right of Hellenbuck. Everybody falls all over each other in the circle. Battle in that high corner. Winnipeg gets it. It's a foot race. And he misses the net. Jets still have a chance, though. Now the battle's behind an empty St. Louis goal. Blues able to get out. Everybody behind them. Blues up the high or low wall. Tosses it up to the high wall. Up to the high point. And he misses the puck. Blues resetting behind their empty net again. What's up, Merks? How you doing, buddy? Blues. Tip it in. And Jets just not having any of it. Puck. Hellebuck slows it down. Did it go out of play? It went out of play. All right, so why have they set up back to Dallas? Puck in the high corner of the Stars zone. Dallas gets it out. All the way across the ice. They're going to get in the zone, but not very far. Oh, they're just able to keep it in as the Avs can't clear. A little bit of a loose puck. Shit. Hang on. Sorry. I got to decide how I'm going to watch this game. Because it's too small to see anything, but blowing it up makes it blurry as hell. We'll go with blurry. And in Winnipeg, 1:05 to go. Blues control in the Jet zone. Back behind the net, corner, low wall. Back to the low corner, trying to get it behind the net again. They can't. They get it to the low point. Back down around behind the net. Jets are able to clear it. It doesn't have the gas. Oh, sorry. So now I had to be able to freaking bucket truck. Yeah, that's it's already bad. I'm the only well wife now. This is just me. Be right now. But anyway, how was your day? Hey man, like I said, life sucks sometimes, but having the family at home is what makes it worth it, brother. Playoffs are starting to heat up. Yeah, playoffs are getting real good. I'm doing well. It's been a busy afternoon. We are waiting for Montreal and Washington to come back from for overtime. And St. Louis just lost game number 2. And there we go. It's like where's my mouse? There it is. It's like a little bit of a pain in the ass because the feeds that I can actually see what's going on are so far behind. And then the feed that's halfway decent is, or that's only 15 seconds behind is blurry as hell. So that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. So, in other words, I'm doing good. No problems at all. I wish this site would just fucking work already. Yeah, a lot of good playoff hockey, man. Washington was up 2-0 out of nowhere. Montreal comes back to tie it up. So heading into overtime there. Got to get that feed up. Oh, we got a tripping on Dallas on Marchment. Can't think of a better guy to be in the box. Dude, I'm still irritated by the flop from Marchment. Last game. Like, he got pushed right here, and he acted like he got shot in the forehead. It was, I mean, with Canadiens caps, I don't really care. I think the Capitals are going to win the series, but I mean, it's cool to see the Canadiens doing as well as they're doing right now, because I thought this was going to be like 5-2, 6-2 Washington, and Montreal just came back in the third period like a couple bats out of hell. I must be on the wrong feed. No, that's the right one. All right, so Marchment goes to the oh, they already scored. There. Oh, come on. Also, Garnice got the win yesterday. Yes, they did. And they had me sweating, but they got the win. So, yeah, dude, McKinnon is a beast. He is the threat in Colorado, dude. And when he's got Natchez with him, just rolling, and O'Connor rolling, Tays, McCarr, like, when those guys are on fire, McKinnon becomes a beast, dude. It's insane. But we do have. No, you're good, bro. It's for the most part, I can get it. Every now and then, there's some typos that'll throw me off, but for the most part, we're good. Dallas going in. Backhands on Colorado. His old man almost takes out Blackwood. Tays just getting bodied on him. Foot race. Natchez just not quite quick enough off of that head start. Back down in Washington. Big shot from Montreal goes high. Mangiapane jumps it down. Leonard chasing. Eller on the low wall loses it. Montreal back the other way. And he loses it. Leonard has it. Dumps it into the Montreal zone. Good contact. And we have a stoppage. Up to Dallas. Thank you, my son and daughter treating. Let us stay up for the night's game soon. See, that would be sick. I would hold off just a little bit because tomorrow's game's at 8 p.m. So I don't know if that would be the one to do it for, but that would be awesome, man. Oh, it's about to be over. I bet. So Washington must score right here. And what do you know? There it is. Ovechkin. Go figure. The Goon gets the goal. One on the weekend, I'll get a little cheeky. The kids also like the nights. Yeah, the weekend's a good time to do it for sure. Hopefully there's one. I know Ovi scored, yep. So once Edmonton and LA starts up, I'll adjust the scoreboard. But overtime win for the Washington Capitals. Hell of a fight for Montreal. I when it was 2-0, I thought it was over. Oh, Colorado fought off by Ottinger. But I thought before a puck drop, there's no way Montreal wins, and they actually made it a game in the third period. That was nuts. Shout out to Montreal. Just the grit, just the heart to keep going. All right, icing. All right, get over to Edmonton, LA. At least get that one up. We'll see if this is likewise the best feed for it. But yeah, it's funny. I looked down at the scoreboard on my phone, and the Montreal Washington game disappeared. So it's like, oh, okay, someone's about to score. I look up, Washington's facing off, or they're facing off in the Montreal zone. Like, oh, okay. All right. I think that's been up long enough. Zero. Oh, I thought I hit the 0. Well, there we go. I think kids can watch a nice game with me. It's 4 p.m. game our time. Perfect. There you go, brother. That sounds like an awesome way to wrap up the night, man. Because, yeah, like I said, tomorrow's going to be tough because it's an 8 o'clock start. Like, it's going to be a long day tomorrow. We're going from 3 to end, which is probably going to be about 11. That's like tonight. We started up at 4, and we'll be going through till we end in LA. See, tomorrow it's 3, 4:30, 5:30, and 8. So, gonna be a long day, but at least for the most part, there's only one game. So when we hit intermission, we could actually take a break. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, like, with everything I say, I am not complaining. So I could absolutely suffer my way through a few hours of hockey, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping as we get closer to finals, I'll have a couple of beers or a bottle of something laying around. And that helps with the longer nights. But until then, I'm going to plan on trying to be there the whole time tomorrow. Word, man. You know I love having you around. It's, like I said, it's definitely going to be a long day. But I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, today's been fun. I'm gonna be dying as we hit the end of these games for sure. Oh, dude, I totally forgot Colorado's playing while I'm sitting here waiting for the Edmonton game. That is on me. Like I said, my brain's already mush. And it doesn't help that the feed is super blurry, so it's messing with my head. Dallas headed in. Controlling. Not able to control for long. 3-on-2 for Colorado if they hurry. And puck goes on Otter. He's just going to go ahead and stop it. Freeze it is the word I was looking for. That's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. All right. They're doing the anthem and all the good stuff for Edmonton now. Okay, that was a trip. No call. I don't think I'm on the right feed for this one. Hang on. All right. Colorado heading up into the Dallas zone. Dallas headed right back out. Just no sense of setup the last couple of tries for the Avalanche. Dallas has been able to make a couple passes in the Colorado zone, but I mean, really, there's a lot of back and forth with these two. Back, Fred, word. Sounds good, Mercs. I'm around. Icing Dallas. Face off in front of Otter. Ooh. Big stretch. 5:18 to go in the first. Shots are 8-3 Colorado. Colorado gets the face-off. Taves across the point from the high point. Shoots. Goes high and out of play. Interesting look up there in LA. One of the biggest disappointments in entertainment history, Mr. Will Ferrell. Interesting choice from LA. They got 7 old ladies to come out and play the harmonica for the anthem, but it's cool because the arena is singing it. So that's sick. But a lot of the Knights players are laughing about it. I should really get a boom for this mic. That would make this a lot easier. My back is killing me sitting here for this long. But we are ready for a puck drop in LA. Waiting for the commercial break for the end of the first period in Dallas. All right, so let's see how far. I am like way far back because Edmonton's already started. Word for sure, Mercs. I've got to find out which feed is going to be the right feed because they've already started. And none of the feeds have them starting yet. One's way, way behind. Way, way behind. All right, I'm going to be way behind on Edmonton, LA, it looks like. Not that I'm not in the other game, but... Five minutes to go in Dallas. Colorado gets it deep into the Dallas zone, but they lose it trying to get it up and around behind the net. And puck goes up and out of play. We are live, though, in LA. Edmonton. Draisaitl gets a good poke, breaks into the zone. Kemper gets the save, and he's going to freeze it up. And Arvidsson just went down to the ice hard. He had no business going at Kemper the way he just did, but let me see, who was that for LA? Said, go fuck yourself. Gavrikov. All right, 4:35 to go in the first period in Dallas. Oh, man. Loose puck coming back to the low wall. Colorado in the Dallas zone. Up to the point. Makar can't keep it in. Colorado gets it back in, offside by a mile. So Dallas takes their time, gets back up, a turnover at the Colorado blue line. And it goes back in. Oh, shit, dude. I already forgot so many. Trying to keep names straight in my head has been absolutely useless, dude. Lankinen. I should have known that one. Dude, Otter is looking very good. Didn't look great on that goal, but he has looked good. He's been challenged already. That one wasn't as tough as I thought it was. Pretty wide open look, but still. Otter is a good goalie. He just needs some help from his guys out in front of him. Down in LA, Byfield across the line gets shut down by Edmonton, but it's onside. A shot on, and it's saved. Is Skinner back in net for Edmonton? Yes, he is. Colorado in the Dallas zone. I mean, this first period, for the most part, I mean, anything I've seen has been Colorado basically showing Dallas what's up. Shots on goal are 10-4 Colorado with 3 1/4 left in the first period. Oh, and we already got a penalty in LA for a hold. Not great for either side, not great. But Edmonton to the box. Dallas breaking in. Good stick by Colorado. I mean, I'd call that a holding. I think it doesn't get called very much, but I would call that a hold. He wraps around and grabs the guy's hand. I mean, prevents him from being able to make a play. Oh, we got a penalty on Colorado for a hold. Double power plays. I love it. Edmonton's power penalty kill ranked 19th. LA's power play ranked 12th. Just over 2 minutes gone in the first in LA. And Stars going to the power play with just over 2 minutes left in the first. And it was absolutely a hold. Yep. Kelly to the box for Colorado. LA controlling in the Oilers zone. High dot loses the puck. Edmonton clears all the way down. Kempe resetting behind his own net. Dude, Oilers coming at him hard. The Oilers know they're the faster team. And that's going to be huge for them. No rebound on that shot. Not enough guys crashing the net. Everybody goes to the net, and instead of stopping up front, they hit the corners. But LA scores anyway. Off of the tip, right next to the goal. And we've got our first score in that series. 17-11 to go in the first. And LA, Kuzmenko getting the goal. The power play goal off of the tip. Kuzmenko, he's under the net. Puck cycles high. He sits down right on the corner. And a great pass right there. Who was that? By Fiala. That makes sense as to why it was such a perfect pass on a stick. Great job for LA, and they lead Edmonton 1-0. Back to Dallas. 1 minute left on the Stars power play. Minute 20 to go in the first period. Dallas gets it in. Colorado's just going to smack it all the way back down. As we hit a minute to go, Colorado basically showing Dallas what's up. Not a whole lot, one decent opportunity for Dallas. Everything else pretty simple. Big shot, and it doesn't matter because they score. Seguin nails it from the low dot as the power play and the period count down to the end. That I thought it was close to being offsides, I'm not going to lie. But Ben goes all the way around the net. He gets it to the low or the high dot. That was Marchment, sees him all the way across. Hits a great pass from dot to dot, and boom, you got a Dallas goal. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Scoring for LA. Andrei Kuzmenko with an assist from Fiala and Kempe. Also, with a power play goal, Tyler Seguin with an assist from Marchment and Ben. Ooh, Stars breaking free. Big shot. Big save, Blackwood. He doesn't hang on to it, so Dallas gets the rebound behind the Colorado net with 20 seconds to go in the period. Taves gets it up, and now Colorado is out. Nichushkin gets it to McKinnon. Can't settle it. Oh, gets right up front as Ottinger reaches for it. Pressure on the low wall from Colorado, and we are at the end of the first period in Dallas. Late goal to tie it up for the Stars, as Colorado thought they were heading into the intermission with the ice on their side. But Dallas at home ties it up. It's going to be big, though, because if Dallas needs to stay out of the box. If they can do that, they have a chance. I just don't know how well they'll be able to do that as the game goes on. Same thing with both of these teams, Edmonton and LA. We got an offsides by the Oilers. 15-10 to go in the first as we take a quick moment to reset for the faceoff. Chaos, pandemonium, excitement, fun. Welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's actually pretty crazy. Okay. LA trying to get it out of their own zone. They do. Oilers get it at neutral. Cross the red. Right back. Nope. Kept out up high. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oilers chase it back behind their own net. Here we go. Edmonton up the ice, dumping it deep from the red line. All the way to the high boards, and the Oilers are set inside. They shoot. Hits bodies up front. Edmonton gets a little lucky here to keep the puck inside, but they got set up, and they're just throwing pucks from the point. Like, dude, take a moment. Edmonton dumps it deep. Kings, takes a big hit. Down low by the Oilers. Kings get it out. Kemper behind the net. Little battle in neutral zone. Back and forth hockey right here. Edmonton resetting from behind their own net. And here they go, chasing up the low wall, cutting to the center. McDavid throws it across the ice. LA gets it down low, right back out of the zone. Oilers not taking the time, trying to rush everything. They're trying to do everything based off speed. They're not taking their time at all. And, like, don't get me wrong, that's their key. Their key to success is Draisaitl and McDavid. But they've got openings that they're not even looking at. They've got, pass here, then shoot. Just that way you at least draw somebody away from the center line. But it's nothing. Puck behind behind Kemper, behind the Kemper net, but Kemper net. Anyway, LA net. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a cross check or a boarding. Doughty on Yanmark. It's the fucking playoffs, is what he just said. I mean, he cross-checked him face first into the boards. Like, I don't know what the argument from Doughty is. I mean, it is funny that he's screaming it's the playoffs. Because he's calling that call soft. Like, bro, it's the playoffs. Stop with that bullshit. But it's like, dude, it being the playoffs doesn't mean you quite get that much freedom. If he'd have brought the stick up and leaned into him onto the boards, might have been a little bit different. But he extended right across the name badge. I forgot to unmute when I blew my nose, so all of that got missed. So whatever. Doesn't matter anyway. It's just, it was stupid anyway. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm taking LA in 6. It like honestly, it may even take the rules when you play hockey in Edmonton against the Oilers are totally different than the rules everywhere else in the fucking world. So Edmonton on the power play, following whatever you want to call it, boarding cross check. You got the Edmonton with the 9th ranked power play, and LA with the 8th ranked penalty kill, and they're showing why right there. LA shutting them down at the blue line already. 12:10 to go in the first. Shots are 2 apiece. 30 seconds gone already from the Edmonton power play. McDavid storming in, cuts to the middle, makes the pass up high. To the point, low dot, Draisaitl. Trying to figure out what to do with it. Gets down the low board. McDavid crashing in, trying to go wide. Shoots! And a good stick. Stops him from getting any kind of energy on that puck. And LA is able to clear. A minute to go on the Edmonton power play. Oilers into the zone all the way across the ice. Working in, low dot. And Draisaitl buries it in the crest of Kemper. Good pass by McDavid right there. Dude, Oilers seem to be very efficient on the power play against LA. But LA's a different kind of team this year, man. LA can't clear it. McDavid keeps it in. Little battle at the line. LA finally gets it all the way up the ice. Oilers back into the zone. LA gives them space. Oh, off a skate right past McDavid, and it's going to send the Oilers right back again. Edmonton right back already. Baseline low around the net, gets it out front, misses everybody, and they send it back down on their own. Skinner settles it. Last chance for romance. Nurse feeds it up the high wall. Edmonton gets it in. Last chance for a shot. Good sticks by LA. Completely prevents any opportunity of that. And we're back to even strength as Dowdy gets out of the box. Great penalty kill for the Kings. And that crowd is going wild in LA. Low corner of the Kings zone. Edmonton fighting for it. Up the low boards. Oilers have it. They feed it to the low dot. Quick shot. Fought off by Kemper. And LA is back in the Oilers zone. Try to throw it deep. It goes off the Skinner's pad. And here comes Nurse bringing it back the other way. He's going to reset back into his own zone. .940 to go in the first. Shots are 3-2 Edmonton. No going for the Oilers on that power play as the Kings PK just absolutely shut them down. Let's see. How are we doing on intermission? We still got 7:23 to go in intermission of Colorado, Dallas. Dude, I wish that feed was as clear as this one. This is so much better for my eyes. Alrighty, let's see if anybody on the Twitter feeds is talking about the hockey. Nope, a lot of WrestleMania stuff. Okay. Dude, it's wild. Going over to the Shark Reef out here in Vegas, it's small. It costs more than it should. But, and I've done it a bunch of times, like over the years. It was way better back in the day. I mean, maybe just because there was more energy there. But going there with a 10-year-old was fucking awesome, man. Like, had to lift her up to touch the rays in the tank. But it was one of those where I really didn't care less what I saw. Like, stuff was cool, but pointing it out to her and watching her get excited was sick. Sorry, random thought while we're on a commercial break, and I'm just kind of flipping through the Twitter feed looking for something to talk about. And we're back. All right. 5.5 in intermission left for Colorado and Dallas. It's about time. 9:33 left in LA. Doughty goes off a skate, has to chase it down into his own zone. Did Byfield tip it? Yes, he did. Plays still live. Oilers up the low wall. Circling in their own zone. Here we go. McDavid storms into the zone, pitches it all the way back. Middle. Puck bounces around off a backhand. It's able to be kept out. Fiala clears it. We got a foot race back the other way. LA making a move behind the net, trying to get it up to the center. Oh, he just tried to backhand it towards the center off a spin. Ended up hitting Nurse, but a great attempt. That should have been a bit of a slash. LA at the point shoots. Knocked away by Skinner. Headed back the other way, 3-on-2. And a miscommunication at the blue line has the Oilers resetting. 8:20 to go in the first. LA gets it across the red line. Gets it up into the zone. Big shot from way out high. Hits a body a foot in front of him. Edmonton's turn. Leaves it back for Draisaitl. Tries to get it up to the net, and they can't feed it through. Oilers keep it in. High dot. Shot. Good save, Kemper. Still can't get it clear. Back towards the net. Tip goes off a body. Oilers controlling in the Kings zone. Big shot from the point goes wide. Low wall. LA can't get it clear. High wall. They finally do. And it's not enough to go back for icing. Not by much, but they waved it off early. 7.5 to go in the first. Oilers back through neutral. Dump it deep. LA back first. Behind the net. They get it to the high corner, and they're going to reset behind their own net. Stretch pass. They get it in. Reaching for it, not able to make a play. That should have been holding the stick on LA right there. If they're going to call Edmonton for that, they should have just called LA for that, 100%. LA shoots, big save, Skinner off the pad. Oilers back the other way across neutral, and they run into some traffic. Kings right back up the ice, and they dump it deep. Chasing the puck around the boards. Edmonton ends up with it. Oilers into the zone high. Coming around, little swing off the outside of the net. And it looks like we got a frozen puck. Kemper's just going to grab it with his blocker hand. Dude, he gave a little cross check to McDavid. Are we back? We are back. Let me get the other game up real quick. McDavid dancing down low, loses his skate. Big shot from the point, and Kemper saves it. There it is. .616 to go in the first. Shots are 6-4 LA. Kings winning 1-0. I do dig the matte black helmets for the Kings rather than them being glossed. Oilers control. McDavid right up the gut. Shoots it. Another glove save by Kemper. They're doing a very good job staying glued to McDavid and Draisaitl. Like, I'm surprised, not necessarily by LA's speed, but by their quickness. They're given a little bit of room as bait, but then at the same time, if they're near you, they're going to hit you. And it's not necessarily a hit. Like, they're going to make contact, though. They're going to disrupt you. And Edmonton's not doing fantastic with it. Oilers win it. Shot. I don't think it made the net. That was weird. It's Kemper did a starfish. I guess it did make the net. He made a starfish, and then the puck was gone. All of a sudden, it's in the neutral zone. Dude, the Kings won the Stanley Cup in 2014, and now they're 0-5 in all of their playoff series, and they've only won 7 games since then. 7 games in 5 series. That's rough. Dallas, Colorado has started. Going to be keeping an eye on that as we are very interested in what's happening in that game. I feel like it's going to start getting nasty pretty quick. Big shot from Edmonton. Misses the net. Dude, they find their way between the pipes. LA's in trouble. Edmonton resetting in their own zone while everybody goes for a change. Dallas offsides. Colorado's going to reset from behind their own net. There we go. LA finally making a little bit of contact here. Ooh, good stick. Fights the puck away. Shoot it. Oh, no. Big shot from up high. Hits bodies. Pass from the low dot out to the point. Ended up being a great decision. I wanted him to shoot it from the dot. LA back in their own zone. Dallas controlling in the Colorado area. Frozen up on the high wall. Both teams fighting for it. Finally comes out. Dallas has it. Shoots and glove save by Blackwood. Little bit of distance. One man to beat. Puck in the Oilers zone. LA battling in the corner. Edmonton comes away with it. They get it out. They get it up. They get it in. They get it deep. And LA's going to go right back the other way with it. They get it up. They get it in. They get it deep. I guess we're really not doing phrasing anymore. Just trying to look at a little bit of excitement from both games. Dude, Kelly just got stuffed in the corner. And he's getting cross-checked left and right. Colorado shoots. Kelly ends up getting a little extra tap on it to get it away from Otter. Battle in the low corner. Colorado does not end. Marchman ends up with it. Dallas gets onside, but then he loses it. The walls, just anything on the low boards, it's hard to tell what's happening. Dallas resetting from their zone. And Oilers, or LA, resetting from theirs. Colorado has a chance. It's going to be backhand off the rebound. And that's what I like to see, dude. Guy coming in, shoots the puck, so the guy crashing has something to go after. They always try to wait, shoot high. You know, I'm going to make this shot rather than trying to set up the guy next to me. That right there was a good look from Colorado. Edmonton steals it, going in tight. Big diving save by Dottie. Dowdy. Dude, my brain is shot, but we're going to get through this. Dallas controlling, shot on net, and they score! The Stars take the lead in Dallas 2-1. Yeah, they were bound to beat Blackwood eventually. I mean, again, but Steele just hitting hard into the wall ends up causing the battle to be won. And then Harley just gets the shot, and for some reason, Blackwood stretched out before that puck even starts his way? No, it was after. He was just out of position. He's trying to go. He was cheating too far to the side. So scoring for the Dallas Stars. Thomas Harley with an assist by Steele. All right, down to Edmonton, or down to LA, where there's 45 seconds left in the period. Kings battling for it on the low boards. Finally breaks free. Kings have it. Doughty throws it, tips, and it goes straight to Byfield. Byfield throws it right off of Skinner's back. LA 2-0. What a goal by Byfield. Oh, no, that was Fiala. That's on me. Oh, wait, no, was it? Why was Byfield up there getting the... Dude, that probably should have been a penalty. Was it Fiala or Byfield? It was Byfield. Okay, never mind. Oh! I thought it tipped off a Skinner, but that's not what happened. So that's what confused me. I think it bounced off of Fiala. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, dude, I am so lost. Oh, and we have big news in Colorado. So, goal, Quentin Byfield, LA. And we also have a goal for Jack Drury with an assist from O'Connor. We are sitting 2-2 in Dallas. 5 minutes into the second period. Meanwhile, we are at 21 seconds to go in the first in LA. Oh, my goodness. Definitely going to have to get up and move around a little bit. McDavid to Draisaitl trying to force something at the end. Great defense by LA is going to shut that down. Draisaitl just threw a punch. That clearly got missed. I don't know, dude. Oilers cannot not be dirty. It's impossible for Edmonton. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Screw Edmonton. Under 14 and a half to go in Dallas in the second period. Bunch of bodies flying all over the place. Delayed penalty on Dallas. Colorado still going. Tries to get the shot on. It's going to go back up. They still haven't touched it. Driving the low net. Oh, and a swing and a miss by McKinnon on a wide empty net from the low baseline. Otter was way committed, like way too far committed to his left. McKinnon tries to catch Nietzsche's going across on the high dot, and he misses him. But we're going to have a Dallas. Ooh, and is it Rantanen? Dallas penalty for tripping. Rantanen shot gets tipped up over the net. And then they go to commercial before they show it. Of course they do. We have got ourselves a couple of, got ourselves at least one hockey game. Oilers may show up in the second period, pull off a late comeback like Montreal just did. We shall see. I was really hoping, I know it's not going to work out, but I'm really hoping we can get to the end of the third period in Dallas before we get to second intermission for Edmonton. I said, man, this ain't... Ugh. It is awesome fun watching this much hockey, but man, maybe other people's brains, but my brains weren't my brains. Yeah, I'm off to a great start already. My brain wasn't built for this much activity. Just trying to keep an eye on everybody's names, but it's just too much going on. I'll call them out when I notice. Commercial breaks are long as hell, man. What's going on? Oh, I think I've just been spoiled with 2 games at once, so... This is dragging. All right, we're back. Maybe that's what's missing. I never unmuted this. Like I said, I'm doing great. By the end of playoffs, hopefully my brain will actually be functioning. And then it's just in time for a summer of not using it. At least the hockey part. It's like, we'll be here all summer, but the hockey won't be, unfortunately. We'll have to do a bunch of replays and stuff. See what I can get away with showing on YouTube. All right, 13 and a half to go in the second. Minute 30 on the Colorado power play. Nothing going so far. Shots are 15-11 Colorado. Colorado gets in the zone. H's tosses it to the low wall. Back up to Makar on the point. Makar circles around. Shot goes just wide. I'm pretty sure Otta got a piece of it. And now McKinnon trying to save it. He does. Nichushkin gets a shot that misses the net. And just out of position. Makar headed back. Makar storming in. Shoots. No go and misses the net. McKinnon to the point. Natchez back to McKinnon. Trying to save it. He can't. Dallas going to come away with it. 40 seconds on the Colorado power play. Natchez up the low wall into the zone. McKinnon behind him. He tries to go across. Gets tripped as he does. No call. Behind the net. Colorado has it. Gets it up to McKinnon on the low wall. He's going to try and take it deep. Behind the net. Tries to get out to Nichushkin. Dallas steals it. Goes the other way. 2-on-2. All the way back and around. And they're just going to kill off the last 5 seconds of the power play. Shout out to Dallas for keeping them off the board on that one. Colorado behind their own net. Up the high wall. All the way into the zone. Little push knocks them down and off the puck. Colorado resets. Up the ice. Tip deep. Otter leaves it off. And Stars get it out. Oh, headed back the other way. I have no idea where Rantanen came from, but good job right there to shut him down. A lot of contact happening in the front of the net. Colorado gets the puck, does not get it clear. Dallas on the high dot looking, circling up against the wall. Back to the point. He's going to throw it deep. High corner. Deep. Back to the high corner. Circling around. Making his way up. High dot. You got to get him out. There you go, Nelson. Get him out from in front of the net. Blackwood's back there trying to see, and there's just no way. Everybody in the arena wants a penalty on Colorado. I'm not sure what for. Avs get it out. Perfect out. Nelson trying to put on pressure. He'll go for a change. Avs have it at the red line. Lankinen gets it in. Otter plays it. Big hit by Coyle down low. Dallas loses it coming out of their own zone. This is just sloppy hockey, to be honest with you. Colorado Taves gets it. Back to Taves. Tries to go all the way over to the dot. Throws it at the... it's up out. Throws it at the net. It goes up out of play. It's kind of hard to call just because it's really sloppy hockey for like 80% of what's happening. And then you get a great pass out of nowhere. All right, I'm going to take a moment for this commercial break. I just need to walk around, stretch my legs a little bit. Let me do this real quick before I do. All right, I'll be back in just a second. Don't know when I muted. Whoops. Stars get it deep in the Colorado zone. Good pressure down low. They get up the high wall. Colorado just smashing bodies. So they're playing already. Let's see if I can find a link that doesn't suck. That ain't it. That ain't it. The away feed it is. 5:20 to go in the second period in Dallas. Stars still controlling in the Colorado zone, doing a lot more in their territory. Colorado's made its way back for plenty of chances, but right now Dallas is just controlling. Big save by Blackwood as he freezes the puck. Meanwhile, Draisaitl picks the puck off in neutral, cuts in. Oilers trying to set up in the Kings zone. Throw it down the wall. Doughty ends up with it. Can't get it out. Draisaitl settles. Oilers get it deep behind Kemper. Up into the high corner. Kings have it. The Kings are out. They'll go for a change while the Oilers reset in their own zone. Into neutral. Across. Kings send it up the boards. That's going to be an icing LA. Face off in front of Kemper. Just over a minute gone in the second period. Shots are 8-6 LA. McDavid went for a hit on Doughty, and Doughty sidestepped the shit out of him. That was great. All right, face off to the right of Kemper. LA wins it. Or sorry. Yeah, now they do. It was kind of a, I don't know. LA kind of won it, but the Oilers got to it first, and then LA came away with it, so they win. Oh, puck up front. Chaos drill. Nobody knew where it was. Oilers dump it deep. Are they calling an offside? They call it icing. Okay, I'm a little confused by that. Fogle almost able to get it, but Bouchard just doing a great job to fight the puck away. Actually, he kind of got lucky. His skate got in the way. Shit. Ollie wins the face-off in the Oilers zone. Can't do much with it. Dude, the Dallas feed is so perfect until there's movement on the screen, and then it just collapses. It's rough, man. Dallas screaming, looking for a penalty. They'll finally get it. I am curious about what that one was. Random grabs his stick and falls. That is a bullshit penalty, dude. Winnipeg Jets fan, I got from Tasmania. Nice. Girlfriend team, Winnipeg Jets. Hey, right on, man. Welcome in. I myself am a Golden Knights fan. But that, dude, what a save by Blackwood right there. He's going to freeze the puck. I can't believe they just called. Actually, I can because it's Dallas. Florida Panthers, right on. And Avalanche, Leafs and Blues and Wild. Okay, you got a few teams you're a fan of. Right on. Well, we're here for every single one of the playoff games, so you'll get a little taste of everything. Yeah, Blackwood against Duchesne making a great stop. I'm still irritated by that. Guy pushes Rantanen. Rantanen leans into him, wraps around his stick, and yanks down as he falls. And they call it a penalty on Colorado. Like, that's garbage. I have autism, love my sports. Hey, right on, man. That's the most important thing is you have something healthy to focus on. And hockey is what it, if hockey's what it does it for you, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you found hockey. All right. Dallas into the Colorado zone, up the low boards, kicks it around. Colorado's going to get it, and he swifts on the clear. And then Rantanen was wide open in front, and the pass just gets broken up. Oh, that was dangerous. 2-on-1 for Colorado, coming back the other way. Over to Kelly. And Otter makes the save. I got tongue-tied on Ottinger, my bad. Rantanen on the low wall, throws it to the net, it misses. Rantanen again, up to the high point. Back down to Rantanen, back to the point. On the dot, misses the net. Like Hurricanes, Devils, NHL, Boston South fan, Red Sox fan, Kansas City Chiefs. Right on. Save again by Blackwood, and we're going right into another penalty for a trip against Colorado. Dude, Dallas is calling the penalties more than Colorado is. LA almost just gets a wraparound on Skinner. Dude, there is too much to watch right now with these two games. This is insane. O'Connor gets it to Kelly. Kelly has the net wide open, and he missed it. He goes off the outside. No, that's absolutely a trip. You can't do that. 5-on-3 in Dallas for 7 seconds. And then we got another power play for the Stars. They're not, dude, they're really trying not to call anything in favor of Colorado, but they got no problem giving the Stars the advantage. And that's just part of playing in Dallas in the playoffs against the Stars. My girlfriend, me at Xbox One, she's flying in from Newcastle on the 5th of May. Right on, man. That's cool. Congratulations. Good for you, buddy. Good luck. .255 to go in the second in Dallas as we start the 7-second 5-on-3. And the Oilers just iced the puck. Dude, if Kuzmenko could have just reached a little further, he'd have had it, but he ends up, not even, dude. That's all Skinner saving that wraparound. The puck started crossing the red line, and he kicked it out. That is a hell of a job by Skinner. But he gets angry sometimes. Not sure, but I just have this weird feeling about that, and I don't like it. And if I'm wrong, then I'm a piece of shit. But something about that just doesn't seem right. Dallas resetting with a minute left on the power play. Sagan gets it in. Colorado throws it right back down the ice. Dallas across the red into the zone. Fights back. They might have a chance to set up here. They do. At the high dot. Back to the middle of the point. And that might have hit a post, but I think Blackwood just got another nice kick save right there. $20 on the Dallas power play, the second power play. Good pressure by Colorado, shutting them down again. And Nichushkin gets the puck and dumps it down deep. Colorado's penalty kill, at least against Dallas, looks fantastic. The Stars have nothing going for them with the extra man. Under a minute at full strength. Stars take a big shot, miss the net. Puck comes around to the low boards. Ben trying to get it deep. He does, behind the net. Dallas trying to make a move. They get separated. Here we go. Colorado across the red, into the zone. Little chip towards the middle. He's got a backhand and he scores! Colorado taking the lead as I just screwed up the feed. Hang on. That's on me. What a backhand by O'Connor right there to a great couple of passes, and then O'Connor skating backwards, guy laying all over him, and he buries the backhand with less than a minute to go. Scoring for the Colorado Avalanche, Logan O'Connor, with an assist from Lankinen and Gerard. And now I could care less about Edmonton, LA, at least for the moment. This game has gotten good. Big hit down low for Colorado. Dallas with 10 seconds trying to get it up the ice. They do. But Blackwood's there to freeze it. Have a feeling they are going to yank Skinner out of net. Have the extra man in. Maybe, or Skinner. I just flipped over to the other game. Nah, almost 6 seconds. That's a little too much time. Yeah. So you need a quick face-off win and shot. See? Oh, everything's good. We're good. Come on now, you hear? There we go. Shot, and it goes high over the net. Alrighty. So we end the second period in Dallas, Colorado, the 3-2 lead. Fuck, my nose is running. LA controlling in the Edmonton zone. Behind the net. Big spinning shot. I don't know what the goal was with that one, but that puck cleared the crease in a second. Oilers just struggling to get out of their own way. Send the puck up. Kings have it. And we're headed back. High dot shot. Goes off of the glove of Skinner and down to the low wall. Oilers sending it out and around. Is it going to be icing? They wave it. It actually probably should have been, because old boy was nowhere near going to be, Doughty was going to make the first play on the puck. But it's all good. Let's play. Oilers behind Kemper. Getting it up, bouncing puck all the way to the high point. He sends it back down, high corners. High dot, shot, hits bodies out front. Scramble while they look for it. And LA is going to get it out of the zone. They should have time to make the long change. Nurse looking for Edmonton. They get it up and in. And LA is going to go right back out. Oilers can't touch it. There you go. Kings into the zone. Fiala just couldn't quite get the pass through. Big shot, kind of missed on by LA, goes wide. Edmonton storming back into the LA zone. That was close to offsides. Little extra move there right at the end. But here comes Fiala back the other way. He'll send it deep as he goes for a change, taking a hit in the process. Draisaitl from behind his own net, racing up the ice, making moves. Into the zone, locks up on the high dot. Tries to send it across, hitting skates, hitting sticks. LA deep in the Oilers zone. Get control. Tried to get it out front. What a great idea. Doesn't quite connect. Big hit up high. Dude, the Kings are beat the shit out of the Oilers, and you will forever be like, you'll be my spirit animal, but like the drunken high me version of me spirit animal. Because I'd have to be a Kings fan, but you know what I mean. All right, face off to the right of Kemper. Let's go, ref. Drop the fucking puck. He does. Oilers win it. Low point. Nurse looking. Going down the wall. Shoots wide of the net. Contact with Kemper. They're going to say he was pushed in. LA gets it out. Ooh, good job by Kempe right there. Good positioning. Oilers heading back out. 9:55 to go in the second. Shots are 11-6 LA. Kings not able to get it out of their zone. Little battle on the low wall. Oilers. That actually, Kings are able to get it out, but Oilers get it right back in. They'll go for a change. Oh, they are going to call an offsides. Okay. This one hasn't been the exciting game that I thought it was going to be. Like, so far, the series of series is St. Louis, Winnipeg. They are beating the shit out of each other. Okay, that was funny as shit. I just ripped the vape pen and I was holding it in. When I finally blew it out, I looked at the screen and blew it out. And as soon as I did, there was a guy it's a commercial with a guy standing there. He's wearing a hat. And as soon as I blew the air out, he got hit with a gust of wind and his hat flew off. That was like unreasonably funny to me. kind of spammerous call am I getting at 8:37 at night? All right. We still got 10 minutes till we're back in Dallas. 9:41 to go here. Ish. Good Lord. Maybe 9:31? Yeah. Dude, I'm at least 30 seconds of game time behind. It sucks. Potential trip, no call. Oilers into the zone, big shot. Good save, Kemper with the stick. LA. Ooh, real close to being a real bad pass, but they get it up the ice. High corner. LA's there. That's a cross check that doesn't get called. Dude, why? Edmonton needs to be in the box a lot more. Just from the shit I've been watching. Byfield levels the guys. McDavid goes storming up the ice. He goes down. LA right back the other way. Byfield cutting it up on the high wall. Right back to Byfield off the pass. Shot and a good save, Skinner. Byfield let that one rip in a hurry. I did. Fucking barely even saw it coming. Big hit up on the high wall for LA and another one down low for the Kings. Shot from the low point goes wide for Edmonton. Backhand trying for the wraparound doesn't work. And LA's headed back the other way. They're going to go for a change, though, after they dump it deep into the Edmonton zone. Oilers trying to work the way back out. Up the ice. Tipped in. And nothing going. LA now tips it back the other way. Skinner to play it. He ends up just softly leaving it off the wall. Somehow works out in Oilers' favor as they're going back into the Kings zone. Extra move, left it close, but not offside. Kings are just dominating, dude. Doughty sends it back and around. They're with the long shifts on the back half of the second period. They're totally content to jump and chase. What a back check! Who was that? 24 for LA. That was impressive. Denault that was sweet. Oilers dump it deep around. High wall in the LA zone. Draisaitl looking, throws it towards the net, hits a stick. A follow-up goes wide. Kemper ended up on his belly, and luckily, tipped puck goes high and out of play. Or not out of play, but out of danger. Draisaitl from behind Skinner. Oilers get it in from the high dot. More just sticks and skates by LA getting in the way. Oh, an ankle breaker across neutral as the Kings get in the zone. Get a shot that goes wide. That was a good play right there by Edmondson for LA to knock him off balance. Missed connection, just misses Byfield with a good opportunity. Dude, that's holding the stick. He literally just grabbed old boy's stick. Like, we got to knock it off with that shit. That's another one that annoys me. It's like grabbing onto the fence in UFC. Like, no. Be a good little boy. All right. Hang on. We're getting the Avs Stars game up now. Ooh. Oilers, high point. Throw that at the net, goes wide. LA's going to tip it out. Not quite all the way down, but a good battle. Who was that? Kempe. Oh, and LA scores! I looked down for a second to see who just made that fantastic move. And as I look up, the puck comes off of the back wall out to the front of the net. And LA goes up 3-0 with 5:13 to go in the second. That was a hustle play by Kempe. Goes off of Skinner's glove. They go around the net. It didn't go off the wall, so it just goes around the net. And Skinner's trying to make the play, but he's already moving. He can't stop his momentum. That play started and ended with Kempe. Scoring for the Los Angeles Kings, Adrian Kempe, with an assist by Kuzmenko and Kopitar. Total. How the Kings look right now is exactly why I think they're going to make it like. But as much as I'd like to say we'd beat LA, like if Edmonton starts going back to their old tricks of playing like pieces of shit, then things might change. But we don't get away with what Edmonton gets away with. Another time, dude, puck is just ending up in front of Stuart Skinner. It's funny. Even calling him Stewart, I want to call him Seymour. And it's like, obviously, that's not his name. Seymour Skinner. Come on. All right. Anyway, puck behind the LA net. Kings not able to get it out yet. They finally do. .330 to go in the second. Shots are 15-8 LA. Edmonton gets it into the zone, but Kings are going to send it right back out. Draisaitl circling from his own zone. Loses it at the red line. Has some help, though. Oilers get it across. Draisaitl. Low dot. Low. Oh, back to the low point. All the way around behind the net. Kempe there first. He does a little pass to the center, but Oilers get it. Get it down low. Draisaitl trying to make a move, but just nothing there. Great pressure all night by the Kings. Turnover in neutral, and LA's going back the other way. Low corner in the Oilers zone. Out in front. And they score! Bad turnover by Edmonton. And LA is going to be hurting in the third period as Edmonton abandons all sense of class and just starts beating the shit out of people. I mean, gets behind the net and dude just goes to center it. McDavid misses the puck. I have no idea what to say right there. He centers it. Oh. That's why McDavid sticks on the other side. So, I mean, he barely misses hitting the net. Feeds it right past McDavid to a black jersey. Scoring for the Los Angeles Kings. Philip Denault with an assist by Byfield. Oilers have it in neutral, under 2 minutes to go. Oh, what's going on with this? Puck's in the LA zone. Doughty hits a skate, almost loses the puck in a bad spot. LA out of the zone. Skinner's going to play it. He sends it around. LA just went for the change. They're playing smart. Keep the fresh legs on as much as you can. Dude, that goal by O'Connor for Colorado was insane. LA from behind their own net. Well, they're just going to kind of circle around inside their own zone. We're under a minute to go. There we go. Up the ice into the Oilers zone. Skinner's going to play it while LA goes for a change. Oilers to neutral. Cross the red. Big swing from up high, and Kemper's going to hold it. And we have puck drop for the third period in Dallas. Colorado leading 3-2. Shots 21 apiece. And a very exciting game going down in Dallas. Stars get it up the ice back behind Blackwood. Oh, Colorado, kind of a rough play, but none of the Stars were back to make anything of it. Avs did not touch it, and we've got an icing. Okay, all of that looked weird. We got an icing on Colorado face off in front of Blackwood. Bro, why are we taking a commercial break with 30 seconds? Dude, I thought the Kings would beat the Oilers. I did not think it would be 4-0 at the end of 2. That actually has me a little bit surprised. Dude, getting feisty. Dallas getting a little feisty. Colorado gets it into the zone. Otter plays it up to the high corner. Harley gets it out. Now Dallas heading in. Behind the net, Colorado ends up with it, and the Avs are out. Good pass up to O'Connor, but good pressure to keep him off the puck. Dallas headed right back the other way. Big hit on Marchment by Johnson. You got to like that. All right, let's check out this last minute of play down here. 30 seconds, whatever it is. $36.5-ish. Oilers win the face-off in the Kings zone. Nurse takes it around. He goes out front, but he loses it before he can try to get it on net. Byfield ends up losing a skate as he's trying to go across neutral. Those lines are tripping people up pretty crazy. Draisaitl right into the zone. Leads it back for McDavid. They don't connect. Oilers controlling. He's trying to get it to the low wall. He does. McDavid gets to the dot. Big shot at the high dot. Doughty has a bit of a complaint there. Because McDavid was grabbing his stick over and over while Doughty's trying to make a play. And I'm willing to bet that's what he's bitching about. Like right there, that should have been holding the stick. I'm sorry, that absolutely should have been holding the stick. He didn't swim around Kopitar. He grabbed his stick and yanked him down. I know it ain't getting called. It would have never been called, but that's bullshit, dude. Like, yeah, it was a good move by McDavid, but if he didn't literally grab Byfield's stick and yank him towards the ice, probably would have been a little different. Something just went down in Colorado. I was good skate position there to block the pass from McKinnon. Oh, Ben ends up with the puck. Goes hard into dude, that shouldn't have just been no goal, goalie interference. That should straight up be goalie interference on Ben. But I also am not a fan of Ben, so I could be just being a biased dick about it. Oh, no, absolutely not. That's got to be goalie interference no matter what. You definitely can't see the puck, so you have no idea if it crossed. But that should be like, yeah, Ben got his ass kicked right after that because he went hard into, not as hard as he could have, but he went hard enough into Blackwood that even if it did cross the line, goalie interference. If it didn't cross the line, which you can't prove that it did, then fucking reset. Let's go. I know they're not actually looking at this, are they? They did for half a second. Yeah, no goal. What's up, Jesus? What's happening? That's a good over. No. No, fuck no. Yeah, no, I'm going to tell you right now. I like if you'd ask who to take on this, you couldn't pay me enough to tell you Oilers, dude. I knew like Kings no doubt were going to win this, especially like in LA. Yeah. Nah, I hate to disappoint or be the bearer of news I'm sure you've already come to accept, but nah, they ain't doing it. Dad was preaching Edmonton, so he played pause. Fair enough. There you go. Yeah, no, Edmonton, dude. I give this series 5 games. Like I don't see Edmonton winning. Like okay, I should take that back. Because Edmonton's getting away with murder in LA, dude. There's been so many calls that just haven't been made. But in Edmonton, it's going to get worse. So the referees may help out the Oilers. Get the over again next time, brother. There you go. Hey, you're exactly right, man. It is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But yeah, I'd say the Oilers win their first game in Edmonton, and that's it. And I think it's going to be heavily decided by the Black and Whites. Colorado controlling in the Dallas zone. McCarr across the point. Holds up, throws it towards the net. Otter's going to swallow it up and hang on to it. 5 minutes gone in the third period in Dallas. shots are 24-22 Stars. The Colorado Avalanche leading 3-2. And we got a little get together, which Dallas just can't control themselves, man. Same with Edmonton. And that's the big thing. Just going to enjoy the rough stuff of the third period. Just maybe play some best for tomorrow to make some cash back. Word. There's my phone. What is happening tomorrow? So, Hurricanes over the Devils, Leafs over the Senators, Lightning over the Panthers, and Knights over the Wild. Basically, I'm taking all the home teams for tomorrow. Stars have it in the Colorado zone. Avs not able to get it up the wall. Battle for it on the high wall, and Colorado finally gets it out. Oh, damn, dude. McDavid hit Byfield. Byfield turned around and punched him in the back of the head. I missed that one. Day sends it up. Avs moving in. Coyle pitches it back from the point. Looks like we got it up and out of play. Oh, that one went off Otter's head. All right, Colorado, throw another one up on the board just for safe measure. Dallas gets in, and the feed is cut off. What a great defensive play. No icing. That thing came all the way back down to Otter. What a great defensive play to shut off the feed. That was danger zone. Oh, I totally forgot to say that, what was it? Leon Draisaitl scoring for the Oilers. Leon Draisaitl with an assist from McDavid and Bouchard. Got to make sure I get all of them called at least. There's no way, dude. Like, McDavid might get one, but they're doing such a good job shutting him down. And it really is the secret to beating the Oilers. Focus on Draisaitl and McDavid. There you go. They forgot that rule for just a moment there. And they got Draisaitl the goal with the McDavid assist. But as long as you shut down those two, and you really put an emphasis on those two, everybody else on the team is average. And like I said, that's the whole secret to beating the Oilers. Oh, what happened? Yeah, I'm guessing you mean Colorado and Dallas, because, yeah, there's no way this game was ever going to be. I don't really care what the line is. I got soup, dumplings, and beer. Fuck, man, that actually sounds phenomenal. I was just talking about eventually I'll, 3 packs of tall boys are cheap, something like that. I'll eventually have some beer, some whiskey, or something around the house, man. I really enjoy having a couple of drinks with the games. Like, my favorite thing to do, it was just after Christmas time, was like I have a shot for the start of each period and a shot for each goal. So, and then I just first of all, good food always helps a little. You're right. But I just don't have the money to spend on alcohol right now. So even just getting like a couple of tall boys or something, I just really don't have the ability to do that right now. So like every dime I have is going towards trying to figure out my way down to Florida. So that's why like even my diet is like hella limited and shit. Like I gotta stay on top of shit. But like my birthday's coming up, and that'll be right at the end. Right at the end of playoffs, my birthday is happening, and that's like the standard thing I do for birthday and Christmas is I get a bottle of Bullet, and so yeah, you know how it is, man. It happens every now and then. You get that situation happens. It's all good, but I said my birthday's coming up. It's right at the end of playoffs, so I should be able to. Like I said, that. Sorry, I got all distracted because the video stopped. But subscribe to you. What the fuck? Seriously? Damn, bro, that actually almost hurts. That kind of hurts a little bit. Nah, you're good. It's all good, man. But yeah. So like, probably at the end of the semifinals and for the finals, I should have at least some Bullet. But it's funny, like I am way looser when I got a couple of drinks, and it's even more relaxing. And then usually when the games would end and I was a little tipsy, I just stay on and throw down on some video games or something, just hammer drunk. It's May 24th. So got a little over a month. Which, like I said, it would be, if Vegas ends up in the finals, that's when I share with my guy Timmy. Like I said, man, I'll never ask you, but it's all love, man. Gonna farm money this playoff season. Oh, dude, I'm down. I've been able to, like, that would be the ultimate is just throw a couple of bucks towards calling next goal or first goal scorer and stuff like that, or game winners. But that is Vegas to win the cup. I told them Oilers, oh, you punk. You wash your mouth out with soap, you say some dirty stuff like that to me. Like, there's a better chance of successfully cloning dinosaurs without them coming back and killing a whole lot of people than there is a chance for the Oilers to win the cup. You got a funny story? I'm all ears, bro. Colorado has it on the low wall. They're going to ice it. Damn, dude, this game got boring all of a sudden. I realized that I'm not exactly calling stuff out, but it's just a lot of back and forth. I mean, it's great defensive plays by Dallas. Their sticks are on point. But we're having a bit of a tennis match with this one going back and forth. Time I was so cheap. I remember bringing me on Fremont, dude. Yeah, I ended up dancing with a girl that night. Where first time Vegas as a kid was the best time out. Ever had Fremont Street with that was kid was legendary, dude. I remember doing Fremont as a kid with my dad as well, man. Ooh, backhand by Dallas, stopped by Blackwood and cleared out. That was a dangerous opportunity. McKinnon coming in to clear the puck out of the crease. But yeah, dude, Fremont is nuts. I've got every story you could ever hear about Fremont Street. Because there was a time in my 20s where I would go to the Strip and I would go to Fremont Street and do magic and busk and like make money and make free drinks doing magic. And so I've been down there for New Year's, Halloween, Valentine's Day, all the concerts. Same with the Strip. And dude, if you want to really experience something, go to the Strip or go to Fremont on Halloween. Like, seriously, that's the day to go, and I swear to God, you won't regret it. No, I'm not born and raised in Vegas. I'm a Florida boy that transplanted out here when I was relatively young. But yeah, dude, Fremont is sick. And like I said, I've going down to the Strip or going down to Fremont. I didn't do it often when I needed money, but I did it often when I wanted to catch a buzz and didn't feel like spending the money, or I didn't have money for a night on the Strip. So I would cruise down to Casino Royale where they did dollar Michelobes, and I got to know the bartenders really well, and I would just hang out in that area right by the bar, do a couple hustles, turn it into doing a couple of tricks. Guys are more than willing to throw down $1 for a beer. So, I could get 3-4 beers bought for me and slam them down, grab a couple more, go up and down the Strip, making a couple bucks. And then I just pop it back into Casino Royale, sit down, gamble the money. If I won something, I'd go do something. If I lost it, I'd go back and earn a couple more bucks and a couple more beers. Yeah, such a vibe down there. Yeah, now granted, this was back in like 2010. Well, no, it must have been like 2012-ish. 2011. So it was a long time ago. But yeah, they were Michelobes, and Michelob Ultras were $1. Fuck, I totally missed a goal while I was reminiscing. That's on me, y'all. Shit, I'm doing a bad job right now. I didn't realize Dallas tied it up, dude. Fuck. Okay, what are the fans yelling at about that? Let's hear my dad 2012, bro. No shit. That's wild. Yeah, that was back in the day. Getting a glowy light up shirt word. Yep, you find those at Fremont for sure. Dude, you find everything at Fremont. It's the people that don't like Fremont expect it to be a mini version of the Strip, which it is not. Dude, Colorado in the neutral, Dallas gets it right back. The shit back there, bro. Yeah. Oh, no, I know exactly what you're talking about, too. Colorado can't get the puck out of the zone. Dallas still has it, trying to get it up front of the net. He can't control it. Turn and shoot. I don't know if he missed or it was blocked, but that was a nasty play by Dallas. Colorado finally getting it clear. But yeah, like I said, any day of the week, Fremont is a good time. But again, you have to know what to expect when you go to Fremont. Oh, it was the Donoff forcing the puck in under Blackwood. So scoring for the Dallas Stars, Evgeny Donoff with an assist from Johnston. Hey, bro. Hey, likewise. Hey, hit me with all the stories, bro. I'm here for it. But yeah, like Halloween on Fremont Street is like, dude, you will see more ass cheeks than you've ever seen in your life. Not all of them are female, and a vast majority are not a whole lot of fun to look at. Playing at 13. I thought I was like 18. Second time going to race. The driver really smoked over the right side of the suspension. Pro sketching. We got to just. Just caught right out high. Kempfer stops it. We got sorry, I just realized we are back to puck drop. I'm sitting here thinking I'm watching Colorado and Dallas. Dude. Yeah, I mean, bro, we used to okay, I gotta kind of when I was in high school, dude, like I used to yeah. Oh, it really doesn't matter. Like in high school, we got to know everybody because, like, every couple of weekends, we'd go down to the strip, take a whole bunch of acid, and just walk the strip getting hammered, smoking joints up and down, like, not to give a fuck in the world. Got to know a lot of the bartenders at the outside spots where they sold the frozen drinks. And, like, this is when I was like 17. And so, give them $100. They don't ask questions, shit like that. Or, you spend $60 in drinks and you give them $100. But like walking down the street with a backpack that's got, for the most part, we would just carry a handle of Jack and a handle of Coke, or a 2-liter of Coke, and just chill. Just enjoy being out on the strip. Tripping out. It's like going to Fremont and watching the light show when you're tripping it's cool. It can definitely freak you out, especially when you're drinking and smoking and all that on top of it. It'll fuck with you, but it's a good time. Got to do it on a weekday though, just because there's so many people on weekends. It will fuck you up. All right, LA from the low dot finds a way, Kempe, to get it on Skinner. But Skinner makes the save. Oilers resetting in their zone. Here, going back up. Actually, we're going to take a break from Edmonton, LA, to go back up to Dallas, who just missed a shot after a turnover at the Colorado blue line. Now O'Connor breaking in. He pitches it way out high. Yes, sir. I got both of them on. Oh, LA just scored again. As soon as I took Edmonton just scored again. As soon as I took my eyes away to check out the Dallas game, looks like Yanmark came down and scored. Great pass from the Oilers zone. Oh, that's Frederic all the way, staying with it. Then Yanmark jamming it in. Dude, that had to be too many men on Colorado. Those guys were nowhere near within range for the bench. Blackwood freezes that one. So we have a 4-2 game. Shots are 18-13 LA. Just about 17 and a half minutes to go. Can Edmonton pull off the Montreal? We shall see. Big glove save on a hard shot from the high point for Skinner. All right, we're at a commercial break in Dallas. And I do apologize. My brain's wandering. I'm doing jack shit at what I'm here to do. It's just, after the first two games earlier, I'm pretty mush. Ooh, everybody trying to leave it for each other. Somebody put the puck on the damn net. LA goes back. Edmonton up the wall. I'm pretty sure he just got hit with the high stick. At least that's the motion he's making. But it looks like all we're getting is an icing. So Let's see if it was another missed call. Nope, it wasn't a missed call. They called the penalty. See, Hyman going to the box. Oh, no, it's a shoulder to the face or an elbow. No, it's a shoulder to the face. I kind of agree with the reaction from the Edmonton coach. I mean, he hit him in the face. His face is red right where he got hit. So, I mean, they never even looked at it about for anything serious, but that was a check to the head. So even though I kind of agree with the bitchiness coming from the Oilers coach, you know what I mean? Ugh. We've got a. Oh, Ben's mad about something. Let's see if we get a replay for that, or maybe he was just coaching. LA from the high dot. They get it up close. They got to cycle back out. High point. Looking back down to the high dot. Point. Kempe misses the net. Kopitar gets it down low. Back down low. Oh, and Byfield just missed the puck. It goes up, out of play, face off to the right of Skinner with 1:05 on the LA power play. 15:49 to go in the third. Back to Dallas. Good face-off win by Dallas. Ref kind of gets in the way and then Rantanen throws it into a glove. A little headbutt from the Avs to keep it going. That was Natchez. What are we getting? Offsides? Dude, if he could have one-timed that, he had a chance. He gave Skinner too much time to recover. Big tip out front, and Skinner covers it up. And now there you go. That's exactly what you expect from Edmonton. That should be a penalty. If you want to keep control of Edmonton, make that a penalty. But you guys don't have the balls to do it. Or actually, you do have the balls to do it. They're just in your mouth and attached to the Oilers. Oh, that irritates the shit out of me. He did nothing wrong, and dude went at him, and then while he was on the ice, he's still going at him. Colorado wins the face-off in their own zone, headed up the other way. Natchez. They're going to call it. That was a weird. Okay. Offsides, I guess. Kempe shoots, hits bodies out front. 45 seconds to go in the LA power play. Kings lose track of the pucks. Byfield does a good job racing back. What? Oh, I didn't. I thought. Okay, I didn't realize Kemper grabbed the puck. I thought they were calling a penalty or something, and then all of a sudden, LA and Edmonton are going at it. Got to see what happened there. 4 minutes to go in Dallas. Dallas, at the moment, controlling, trying to get it into the Colorado zone, and they do. Girard swings it up around the board. Now, Colorado's going back the other way. All right, let's see what happened here. Kemper. Oh, there's the oh, yeah. No wonder they went at Henrique. Henrique took a swat at Kemper's glove, and there was no reason for that. That was a bullshit extra swat. So they dealt with it, especially the way that old boy dealt with it on the other end of the ice. That was too much. Colorado headed up. Backhand doesn't make it through. Kelly tried. That's a great defensive play by Dallas down low. McCarr up high. Gets it to Taves. He shoots. He breaks his stick in half. Oh, I took my eyes off Edmonton, LA, and now we got another penalty Edmonton, or finally a penalty Edmonton, I should say. But it is another penalty Edmonton. It looks like, is it Henrique again? Nope. All right, we got a frozen puck. Dude, Marchment just flopped again after the whistle. It's all that dude knows how to do. Oh, yeah. Denault's just kind of standing there. He didn't even really deserve the cross check. He acted like he got hit in the face, which makes him a little bitch, just the same as Marchment. That stick never hit him in the face. And he flipped his head back like he got blasted. I'm so sick of that. On the 5-on-3, LA scores. Immediately. Off the 5-on-3. Back in Dallas, frozen on the boards. 2:10 to go in the game. Score tied up 3-3. McCarr is not going to be able to get it clear, but Colorado eventually does clear it. Kopitar wins the face-off. Puck back, bump back to Kempe. Fiala fires it and nails it. Wait a second. Who is that? Dallas shoots. Doesn't find its way to the net, and it cost him to shoot that puck. Oh, wait. Scoring for the Los Angeles Kings with a power play goal. Kevin Fiala with an assist by Kempe and Kuzmenko. Oh. Are we back to full strength? Nope. Oh, Kempy couldn't keep it in. 120. Colorado power play. I just missed this one. Dude, it's so hard trying to keep track of both of these games. Rantanen got 2 minutes for hooking. Dude, probably one of those trades that had everybody like, oh, wow, was Rantanen going to Dallas. Possibly the most disappointing of all the trades has been Rantanen in Dallas. And Stars get it clear, but not far. Edmonton gets it clear. McDavid, one man to beat. It's Doughty. Big backhand. Don't know how he was able to still keep that on net, but he does. Save Kemper. 30 seconds gone on the Colorado power play. We're under a minute to go in this game. Colorado needs to bury this. They need to get a little lucky. Up to the high point. Down above the high dot. Oop, goes around low boards. McCarr keeps it in. Up at the point. High dot. Tries to go back to McCarr, and Dallas steals it. Whiffs on the backhand. Can't get it very far. 20 seconds. We'll be on a Colorado power play here out. Big glove save by Otter. Just ripped it right out of the air to the left of his ear, or just outside his left ear. That ended up being a way tougher sentence for me than it should have been. I mean, he saw it all the way, no screen, no nothing, but that's great vision. Great save. Oilers still fighting. McDavid has to reset as it would have been offsides. Here we go. McDavid storming in. Low corner up to the low point. Shot. Hits bodies out front and goes wide. All right. 2-1. We are going to overtime in Dallas. So we will be back on that game in about 18 minutes. And so far, we are 2 for 4 today with overtimes. Dude, Byfield can't win a face-off. Edmonton gets the score. I came back just a second late to this one, so I'm curious what Kempfer's bitching about because I'm pretty sure the guy that ended up on top of him was his teammate, but did the Oiler push his teammate on top of him? Oh no, Kempfer's complaining about the clear cross check. I'm still going, yeah, D, I'm going to be here as long as the playoff games are going. I am here for all playoff games all the way through. That's tomorrow. I'll be here from 3 to like 11 o'clock. Because first game's at 3, last game's at 8. Tip all the way down. Dude, LA's starting to lose their shit a little bit, but it's coming from the Oilers getting away with everything. I mean, granted, that check to the head that they got the extra penalty for, that it was a cross check, but it wasn't to the face. LA clears. We started the stream. It was ending for me, so I thought you were doing. Yeah. Since there's different games going on, I wanted to have the different title and thumbnail. So it's gonna be the same thing for tomorrow. Like, probably watch the first game, maybe a period of the second game, and then do the same thing. The schedule tomorrow is kind of weird, so maybe not. But I'm trying to keep the games grouped together for what I'm actually watching with the title and stuff. So yeah, 3 to 4:30. So like I'll probably do 3 streams tomorrow. So like I'll do Devils and Hurricanes by itself. And then do Leafs, Senators, and Panthers, Lightning together, and then do another stream for the Golden Knights. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of curious if it's better for me to just kind of change the title as it goes and leave it one stream, but I'm not sure. Oof. But Colorado comes back with 34 seconds on the power play. So they're going to need to win the faceoff, collect themselves in their own zone, and hurry up and get into Dallas territory. And yeah, they're gonna have to hurry up. See, I know, like, brother. I don't know. I said I definitely rather have. I'd rather you win 500 than anything else. But shit, bro, I'm with you on that. You know I am. But hang on. That's a delay of game. It's gonna be rough. That's absolutely a delay of game. Delay a game. Oh, everything's good. I'm just tired. But LA is definitely getting a power play. I disagree. Anywhere with us. Oh, no, no, no. Nothing like that. Sorry if that was the impression I gave. I don't think there is. I think that did not hit the glass, and there is no way this gets overturned. That and there's no way you overturn this, dude. I disagree wholeheartedly that that hit the glass. That does not speed up rotation in any way. What the fuck are you guys making up right now? There's no way this goes in Edmonton's favor. I'm going to hit the head. I'll be back in a second for this 5-on-3. There is no way. This has to go 5-on-3 against the Oilers. There's no way. Oh, why are you saying yes? Edmonton lost, buddy. It's 5-on-3. There's Dude, these commentators on this game are just trying to talk themselves into seeing something they didn't see. LA, quick shot. Skinner covers it up. I'll say, bro, for a guy who's super excited for the Oilers to win, them being on a 2-man disadvantage doesn't exactly fucking 1 + 1 does 2 it not make. No. It's not that you said it. I was just curious why. Sorry, I'm kind of screaming. But yeah, no, I was just curious why you were saying yes when that kind of doesn't go in favor of what your hopes are. It was just confusing to me. That's all it was. Big shot stopped out high. LA deciding what to do with it. Over to Kempe, right back to him. He should have shot that. Makes his way in. Skinner makes the save. Kuzmenko looking on the low. Oh, big shot. Hits another body out front. Nurse takes the puck. Low baseline. Low dot, and that doesn't get through. Yeah, they can. I don't see it happen, but they definitely can. It'll be huge for them if they don't live up a goal here. Dude, if Kempe hits Kuzmenko right there, goal. 50 seconds on the 5-on-3. 9:50 in the period, big shot gets stopped. I mean, this really is target practice, and guys are just a little bit off. Dude, Kuzmenko had a chance there. Fiala whiffs, and they actually get the puck clear. 25 seconds, and then he screws up. Kempe ends up throwing it all the way back down. Lost another 10 seconds off of that. Fiala moving in. Feeds it to the high dot. Top of the circle, baseline. High dot. Kempe looking. Back over. Puck goes all the way down. Huge. See, now's the time to say yes, because that's a huge win for the Oilers to get out of that without letting up a goal. $8:50 to go in the third. Doughty sends it around. Kings not able to get control in their own zone. Bad news Bears. Oilers have it at the top. Way up over. What is he ducking? What? Dude, if Edmonton's not flopping, they ain't playing. he went, another guy just went down like he got shot in the head because, let's see what happened. Dude, Perry, you crybaby little bitch. That is so pathetic, dude. God, that is so pathetic. Kempfer went to make a play on the puck and happened to come down and hit him in the face with his glove. Dude, I hate Edmonton so much. So much. Yeah, you're right about that for sure. Otter just stopped McKinnon. 10 seconds to go on the power play in overtime for Colorado. But no, like, there is a really big reason that I do not like the Oilers. And then, dude, Marchment for Dallas. I'm like, how are Dallas fans not embarrassed by his performances? Dude, so weak. Colorado gets it in. Otter plays it. Not a whole lot of need for him to, but he did. Dallas storming back 2-on-1. If they hurry, big shot goes wide of the net. Yeah, there you go. Looks like it went up out of play. Faceoff's going to be in front of Blackwood. Commercial just had an old guy talking about a pill standing next to a llama. I have questions, but I'm too afraid to ask them. Colorado gets it deep on Ottinger. Dallas trying to work the puck around. They get it up. One man to beat. Oh, he tried to leave it back. Are they going to call a penalty on that? Nope. I didn't see a penalty. That's the old days. Ready to read commercial shit like that, right? That right. Then to be honest, I miss watching like Disney and Nickelodeon and seeing commercials for like the newest Super Soaker or Nerf gun or like the new toy that's like, shit. I miss seeing stuff like that. Dallas gets into Colorado zone. Holy shit, the way the crowd just went nuts, I thought Dallas won it. But Blackwood made the save. And what a save it was. Sagan gets it across all the way. Johnson just completely fails right there. And Blackwood saves the day. It's insane. Is he hype out? Yeah. Exactly. Dude, I'm trying to look at this Edmonton LA game, but this Dallas Colorado overtime has me glued to it. Puck's behind Blackwood. Battle happening in the corner. Colorado gets it out behind their own net, resetting. Oh, we got a delayed penalty on LA. Finally gets called. We're going to have a hooking. Back up to overtime, Colorado. Heading into the zone. McKinnon trying to feed it down the low wall. He does. Nature's looking. Back to McKinnon. Throws it on net. Bouncing around out front. Dallas ends up with it. Oh, but it's a turnover. They're headed back the other way. And another turnover. Dallas just got their asses kicked. That was wild. It's because I'm Canadian, bro. I only care about the Canadian teams, but the teams that are involved are. Yeah, no, fair enough. That's the same way I feel. I always want an American team to win it, so that's always a lot more interesting to me. The biggest thing is my whole thing is I want the Knights to win and I want good playoff hockey. Colorado, Dallas, this game has been good playoff hockey. St. Louis, Winnipeg is the example of playoff hockey. I'm excited as shit for Florida and Tampa tomorrow. Obviously for the Golden Knights. Big save Blackwood from the high wall. Big hit by Dallas. Finally, Dallas wants to throw their weight around. 30 seconds gone in an Edmonton power play. 6:10 to go in that game. But we're 4 minutes into overtime in Dallas. And both sides getting opportunities. Nobody really setting up, but Dallas definitely has the edge into actually getting some ozone time. That's other than the 30 seconds of power play for Colorado, which wasn't fantastic. Couple chances, but not. Tays throws it on net, hits a body out front. Nelson ends up tipping it way wide. Battle down on the low wall. Nelson gets it. He tries to cut across. He should have just thrown it at the net the second he got it. Doughty going at it with the Oilers again. We got contact. Dallas is going to get it right back in. You got a delayed offsides. Nichushkin into the zone. Pass it across to go to the low point. Natchez tosses it down low. Bouncing puck that he couldn't settle. Doughty wanted to kick McDavid's ass till he realized that if he puts a hand on McDavid, all the people with money, the higher-ups for the NHL, will castrate him because McDavid's the golden boy. Natchez jumps it deep. Otter to play it. Low board. CC looking. He gets it all the way up and out. Gerard coming out from behind his net. Right up the gut. Goes low wall. LA battling down low. Dallas is going to end up with it. And Avs keep it in momentarily. And now it's out. 35 seconds on the Edmonton power play. You got to clear, hold the stick up front. But, of course, they're not going to call it because it's Edmonton. Colorado making moves. Looks like Makar tries to get it on net. It goes wide. Don't let him behind you. There you go. That could have been dangerous, but I don't even think the Avs trust ran in. Dude, Oilers guys are going down left and right. Nobody's even touching them. Oilers across to the high dot. Big shot. No goal. Dude, Edmonton is trying their damnedest. Up to Colorado getting into the Dallas zone. Back behind the net. Dallas sends it up the low wall. Ooh, Colorado coming back the other way. Right up the gut. Quick shot from Nichushkin. Gets stopped by Ottinger. Avs keep it in. High wall. Gets below the net. Dallas is going to come away with it. 4 minutes to go in LA. Edmonton does not score on their power play. And it looks like we've got an offsides. Face off in neutral in Dallas. Dude, this overtime is fantastic. Shot just hit Ben's skate and then the post. See, not enough guys at the front of the net. Lincoln's by himself. Dude, that was definitely an incidental contact, but that looked like a trip from Rantanen. Nate just actually made a great shot between the legs. Caught Otter off guard, but he made a good blocker save. Pick off in the Colorado zone. Dallas is going the opposite way. Ben goes through the hit on the boards. A little bit of a cross check. Ben gets away with right there. Puck bouncing around in the low corner. Coming up the wall. Lankinen throws it all the way across high into the Dallas zone. Nate just turns and shoots. Gets blocked way out high. Empty net for Edmonton. 3.5 to go in the game. Good sticks by Colorado. Destroy the setup as Stars crash the net. Oh, we got a broken stick. Hurry up. Get a new guy on or get some new wood. Shot from the point. Breaks another stick. Good back pressure. Shot just not going anywhere. Guys are hitting people a foot in front of them. Ooh, a little bit of a love check right there. Edmonton controlling. Colorado's resetting from their zone. Edmonton loses the puck. LA goes right over the top of the empty net. A little too excited for that one. Colorado controlling in the Stars zone. A little bit of a battle high. Ooh, you should have pinched. Actually, it ended up being a good play. He had the help. And LA ends up icing it, going for the empty net. Stars get it out, and they get it into the Av zone. Crashing towards the net. Good job defensively by Colorado. Stars up the low wall. Tries to get it up. Ends up getting it across to the high wall. Colorado not fast enough to get it. Sagan just wins the foot race. Gerard. Finally, Colorado headed the other way. They're going to dump it deep and go for a change. Edmonton with the timeout. 2:40 to go in the game. Down 5-3. Shots are 30-19 LA. Colorado in their own zone. They get it out. Get it across. Storming in is McKinnon. Looking, he takes the shot. And a good save, Otter. Rebound missed. Tays gets in. Leads it back to McKinnon, who gets across the point. Very close to not making it, but it works out. And then Makar misses the bouncing puck. Dallas going the other way. They're just going to dump and change. Under 9 minutes in the first overtime. Not a lot of stoppages. Colorado up the ice. Puck bouncing around out in front. Colorado gets it. Coyle gets it to the point. Big shot by Gerard. It doesn't make it. Ends up behind on the wall. Back towards the net. Coyle looking for a chance. He can't break free. And Stars are going to send it down and go for another change. Colorado back the other way. Dude, that long shift first overtime, man. Oof. Or sorry, long change. Not long shift, the long change in first overtime. It's got to kick your ass. LA not able to get it clear. Still not able to get it clear. Colorado gets it through neutral. Big shot and misses. Lot of contact right there in front of the net. Edmonton still trying. And they score! 5-4 Edmonton. LA has had plenty of opportunities to ice this one, and they kept missing the net. Dallas has it out of their own zone. See, that's just LA having plenty of chances to help their goalie out, not doing it. 13 minutes gone in the first overtime. Colorado through neutral. Gets deep. He's going to send it around the wall over to Nelson. Nelson takes some contact. Dude, Oilers in the zone. Skinner should be heading to the bench if he ain't there already. Oilers send it up and out of play. Face off in the LA zone. Big turnover. Dallas has it in the Av zone around the net. Over to the point. Big shot. Stopped out high. Another big shot. Rebound. Goes towards the low wall. Colorado has it. 3-on-2. They got to hurry. All the way across. Lankinen. And he doesn't put it in. Dallas now headed back the other way. Good check. Slows down the drive. Avs can't clear it. That's going to be the death of them, just not being able to get it clear. Colorado back up the ice. Big pressure. He's wrapping around the stick. What, are they going to freeze it? Holy shit. Edmonton just scored. Holy shit. Yeah, incidental contact, helmet to the nose in Dallas. Holy shit. Kemper didn't even look like he was playing. He was there to play hockey. Holy shit. Minute 20 left in the game. Turnover. Kemper makes the save. Another turnover in the LA zone that almost cost them. I can't believe we have a tie game at 5. LA just came back from the second period, fucking already drinking their Mai Tais, smoking their cigars, man. This is nuts. Damn it, this thing's out. Might just be dead. A minute left. Edmonton is playing their fucking hearts out. LA's already done. Big glove save by Kemper. All right, we're back in Dallas. Colorado wins the face-off in the star zone. Behind the net, battle on the low wall, it pops out. Marchment fights his way through the contact. Dude, I don't know which game to watch right now. Oh, LA has a chance to win it. Oh my goodness. I'm not even that happy because I'd rather you win the bet, but holy shit, LA just went up 41.1 to go on a whiffed shot that caught everybody by surprise. Holy shit. The puck's bouncing and it just curveballs, or it does a change up on everybody and catches everybody not able to fucking realize what's going on. Oh my goodness. Scoring for the Los Angeles Kings, Philip Denault. I can't believe I cannot believe Edmonton almost won this game. Like, they could win a face-off and score right here. That would be even crazier, but I cannot believe that just happened. McDavid's shaking his head like, you got to be kidding me. Well, dude, tell you and Buddy Draisaitl to take a little bit less money and maybe the Oilers can build you a team. Colorado has it in the Dallas zone. Natchez just loses it, can't catch the pass. Big shot. Another save by Kemper. Empty net again for Edmonton, but you got 12.7 seconds left. See if another miracle is in store for the Oilers. We got 3:30 left in the first overtime in Dallas. Puck behind Blackwood. McKinnon gets it free. Low boards. Dallas has it towards the net. Hits off just outside. Colorado headed back the other way. What a game this turn. What a third period in LA. And we're going to get an icing, so they give Edmonton another chance. Under 3 minutes to go in Dallas. Colorado controlling at neutral, sending it deep. Nope. Gets stopped at the red line. Now Colorado sends it deep. Dallas doesn't clear it. Battle at the blue line. They finally get it clear. Colorado has it. And LA wins the face-off, and LA wins the game. What a game this turned out to be. You want to talk an emotional roller coaster, there you go. And at the same time, Dallas scores. What just happened? Dude. All right. Anybody who wants to know why I like hockey? Example. Watch the first period of St. Louis, Winnipeg. Watch the third period of Montreal, Washington. And watch the overtime of Dallas and Colorado. And then watch the third period of Edmonton, LA. Unreal. I am just like Dallas ended up winning it. If Colorado could learn how to clear a puck efficiently, they'd be doing a lot better off. Well, what a finish, dude. What a bunch of games today. Like I said, we'll start at the beginning. Thought Washington was going to absolutely just floor Montreal. They're up 2-0 for most of the game. Montreal scores 2 in the third. They go to overtime. Washington ends up winning. Then we go to St. Louis, Winnipeg. Watch the first period of that St. Louis Winnipeg game and tell me hockey isn't fucking amazing. God, that was awesome. Then you get Colorado and Dallas going into overtime with the late in first overtime Dallas score. And then you get a 4-0, then 5-1, maybe even 5-0. I can't remember, but I think it was 4-0, 4-1, 5-1. 5-2, 5-3, 5-4. Empty net with 3.5 to go. 5-5. Empty net with like a minute to go. Or no, it was 5-3. Empty net with 3:30 to go. 5-4. Empty net with a minute to go. 5-5. 5-on-5 hockey and a whiffed shot freezes everybody. That puts LA back into the lead. Less than a minute to go. Insane, dude. What a kick-ass day of hockey. That was cool, man. And we got so much more. This was just day 3. Like, man, we're what? 9 we haven't even watched double-digit games yet. Oh, this is awesome, man. What a great time to be a hockey fan. So cool. So, yeah, you end up with Washington winning in overtime, Winnipeg beating St. Louis, Dallas winning in overtime over Colorado, and the craziest last 5 minutes of a third period I've seen in a long time for LA to beat Edmonton in regulation. Absolutely nuts. But that'll do it for me. Got some work to do before we come back at 3 o'clock tomorrow for New Jersey in Carolina. Trying to figure out how all that's going to work because it's a 3 o'clock game, then 4:30, 5:30, and 8 o'clock. So I'll probably break it down into 3 streams. Just do the first game. Once the second game starts, we'll leave that on the side and start up the 4:30 game. And then we'll do that in Florida and Tampa all together and then do a night's game. Anyway, just kind of thinking my planning out loud, but that will do it for me. Again, awesome weekend of hockey, awesome day of hockey, and that's just a couple of hours. See, that was barely 6 hours. We're here for 8 tomorrow. So that'll do it, y'all. Have a good night. See you at 3.